Good morning, everybody. My name is Nate Morris, and I'd like to welcome you back to another video. Today, we're back at Wake County Speedway, this time for the 2024 season opener, and I'm pretty excited for today. In the early practice earlier this afternoon, we were running pretty decent. They don't turn on the official lap timer, so we all have to time with stopwatches, and based off of the times we were getting with stopwatches, we were fast. Last year when we were here, I was running consistently in the 1370s, and I would bump a 1360 every once in a while. And with running that, I would qualify 15th to 12th in that area. And today in the early practice, I was running 40s, 1340s, which, I mean, that's like 2.5 tenths better than I've ever run here before. So we're definitely on the right track. Then we took a little bit of a break and came back for the hot lap session, or the official practice, and I was able to go out and back it up with a 1346 now on the official time. That ranked me 7th out of 33 drivers. And keep in mind, this is not a slack field. These are some pretty good drivers. There's a number of winners here. There's a number of drivers that have won at Wake County before, so this is a really good time to be showing some speed. And so we're going to go into qualifying here in just a minute and see how good we can be. If I can run really where I've been running all day in the mid 40s, that's going to be a really good qualifying spot. It'll definitely be in the top 10, if not the top 5. So I'm going to have to go see what I can do. I've got 2 laps to try to lay down a lap. So thank y'all for clicking on today's video. I hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get into it. Wow, I just qualified 3rd. That just absolutely blew my mind. I mean, that took every expectation I had and threw it slap out the window. I mean, coming here, I thought we would run 15th, and I thought that would be really good. I thought if we could run 10th, that would be like a win to us. But to qualify 3rd, that's really good. And now going into the race, I want to finish top 5. If I can finish top 5, that is an incredible day. If I can hold on and finish 3rd, I think that's incredible. But I'm going to have to, it's going to be different than anything I've ever done. I'm going to have to run the best laps I possibly can for 20 laps in a row to try to hold on to 3rd here. And, I'm excited for this. It's a new experience. We're up front. I'm excited to see what we can do. So let's go see what happens.
Smith and Brody Gunter with half a lap till we go green. Get a roll off from the front row. Roll Tide. Nate Morris and Cameron Murray. Row 2, Josh Lowe and Isaac Kitsy. Kitts Miller in row 3, Sterling Risley and London McKenzie in row 4. Row 5, Mason Walters and Ryan Zima. And a whole bunch of cars stacking up behind them. Green flag in the air for 20 laps of legends here at Wake County. Man, this is, and we already got trouble. Hard into the wall, up into turn 1. Yellow flag out immediately, but at the point
they're going to try to complete the first lap. I think that's what their intentions were.
Well, yellow flag came out long before that.
Yes.
Joel Smith and Brody Gunter got a drag race back towards the green. We're back racing here at Wake County.
Back underway. Let's see how this restart shakes up down to the inside. Let's watch Joel Smith. He's that 24 car. A long door is Brody Gunter, Cameron Murray, Nate Morris all in tow. How about that 23? What a way to come back. Josh Lowe from a crash a couple of weeks ago at the Dogwood 200 at Caraway. Sam, that me and you got to call on a Sunday afternoon. He's right here in the battle in the top 5.
Josh Lowe and Nate Morris. That bottom line starting to move here, but Joel Smith and Brody Gunter really starting to move as a 2-car breakaway. Who can join them as Cameron Murray and the 25 of Nate Morris looking to keep pace with those top two. Field starting to string out single file here. Boy, look at these cars barrel off 1 and 2.
Joel Smith out in front, Brody Gunner to the number 2 spot, Nate Morris third. Everyone is all single file behind the top 5, 6 spots. Meanwhile, top 2 start to pull away in turn 2 on lap 5 this time by.
Oh, that just sounds so incredible as they roar down the front stretch. Here comes Joel Smith, biding his time, as he knows he only has to hold him off for 5 fewer laps than scheduled. Brody Gunter right in his tire tracks, 5 legend lengths back, and Nate Morris looking to stave off the 0-4 of Cameron Murray, and Isaac Kitts-Miller that rounds out your top 5. That's a 3-car battle for third there between Nate Morris, Cameron Murray, and Kitts-Miller. Go back 10 car lengths, and it's the 4-car of Ryan Zima, the first in a long line of single file cars, including Josh Lowe, London McKenzie, Sterling Risley, and Mason Walters. That makes up your top 10. Look now as Josh Lowe getting challenged to the inside by Ryan Zima. That a 3-car battle now for 6th. Right now looking at that 3-car battle, it's Nate Morris pacing Cam Murray and Kitsy, Isaac Kitts-Miller. Back at the point, Joel Smith and Brody Gunter. Smooth sailing for those 2 cars.
And right now, it's still watching Joel Smith up in front. He leads the way. Brody Gunner, and we're halfway home. By the way, remember this race cut from 25 laps to a 20-lap feature. The Leaf Cars Late Model NASCAR feature coming up next on Wake County Speedway TV. As right now, watching them work back into the corner. Here's a battle for third down. It's Nate Morris and Cameron Murray. They're going at it side by side for not for long in the 3.
Yeah, that battle hot and heavy for the last 10 laps now as Nate Morris, a real fine job not letting that 0-4 upset him one bit, as Cameron Murray also playing patient, keeping it clean, looking for an efficient way by that number 25 machine as he gets ever closer to the rear bumper of the number 25. Yellow flag in the air, Sparks dumping out from underneath the number 87. We're back under yellow with 13 laps complete. Dominic Chisholm, your B main.
All right, 12 laps in, I am feeling really good. That whole run we had there was awesome. I was able to run some pretty consistent laps, and I don't feel like I was holding up the guys behind me necessarily. So I feel really good right now. We've got a red flag right now, and that will push us over our time limit. So when we go back green, it's going to be a green-white checkered, 2 laps to sort it out, and we've got a choose cone. So my plan is, if the first 2 cars go low, then I'm going to take the outside, because in 2 laps, I think I could be able to run the outside good enough that I'm able to hold on to third. Because if I stay third in line on the bottom, I don't think I'm finishing third. I think I finish 5th at best. Let's go to this restart, see what happens, and hopefully I can pull off a 3rd place finish.
Yeah, so that's just...
take advantage of it while you have it for free, right?
Yeah, and just like that, we're about to have green flag racing here as the Capital Dodge Charger pace car shuffles off the racing surface, and Joel Smith and Nate Morris shuffle down into turn 1 and 2, leading 2 columns of legend cars back to the white flag. This time by, it's going to be Joel Smith with the clear advantage as they cross the white flag.
This is it. White flag.
Nate Morris looking to hold off the 0-1 of Brody Gunter as he has a full steam.
And meanwhile, Joel Smith is pulling away, and nobody will catch him. Here he comes as they are getting really crazy behind them.
Man. Let every single one of them.
Wow, Joel Smith, double checkers.
Joel Smith taking down the checkered flag in a shortened legend feature here at Wake County Speedway.
Holy cow, what a race. I mean, just that race completely blew away any expectations that I had for this weekend at all. Just from practice to qualifying to that last restart. That last restart was crazy. I chose the outside because that was really the only way I saw myself getting third. But when I was able to stick it on the outside of the leader down the backstretch and stay there for a little bit, that I didn't expect that. I kind of figured he would clear me through 1 and 2, and then I'd be looking for a hole right behind the 01, and I didn't, I beat the 01 back to the line on the white flag lap. So that was just a crazy last restart, and man, that was wild. And the thing is, I was able to put myself in a position this race where if something had happened to the leaders, I'm right there. That was the thing. We avoided a lot of mistakes this race, and just came home clean. Ran it hard, ran it fast, but brought it home clean. Brought it home with a 3rd place finish, and that's crazy. I can't believe how this is gone. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that race, because dang, I sure did. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for watching today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.